Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Oh, it's a bit of a grey day here in Christchurch. Y'all check this out. Ugh. So, not going for much of a ride today, but I had to start it with a coffee. And Mike, thank you so much for buying this, and thank you for emailing me, brother. Look, just know you've got this. You've got this always. No matter what life throws at you, you got it. Cheers for the coffee, bro. This week, because it is a little bit glum, everyone's feeling a little bit down, including myself, and I've got a lot of other personal stuff going on at the moment. About to move to Thailand in a few weeks, so it's a little bit stressful. So I thought it was a great opportunity to talk to you about mental health. Because I tell you what, in the club life and the gang life, all that kind of stuff, mental health issues are there, they're rampant, and they're ignored a lot of the time. So today, let's talk about it. Let's talk about our mental health issues, and let's get it out there, right? We're going to jump on the bike, go for a quick ride, grab a package from the shop, something I've been wanting to share with everyone. You'll see it at the end of the video, so let's go. Morning.
Drugs.
In and out.
Cocaine, a kilo of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm running. See ya. All right, home. Oh, out of that weather. Got my package. Oh yeah, it's a good day. I have so many good days. I used to have so many bad days, so many dark days. The mental health, oh my gosh, back in my gang and MC years, oh, it was wild. Should have been a lot worse if it wasn't for all the chemicals that I induced. Let's talk about it today. Let's talk about how I got here now. So, let's go back to the start. Well, a little bit. So I grew up in New Zealand. Typical Kiwi kid.
Kiwi kids. Are we best kids?
You know, New Zealand family. There was abuse in my family from siblings and from outsiders and
It's okay, Paul.
all that kind of stuff. And of course, as far as mental health goes, you know, if I got depressed or sad or anything, I was just told to suck it up. Cheer up. You'll get over it. Whatever, the usual stuff. Okay. So when it came to me being a teenager in my 20s and all that, my mental health was struggling. And the times that I was aware of it, I would bury it like I was told to. Bury those emotions. You don't need them. You don't need to feel this way. That's not serving you, so just bury it. Unfortunately, things get dug up later. In my 20s, as I said before, you know, I went through the clubbing scene. I did all that kind of stuff. I partied and eventually got involved with the MC and the gang life. And how did that affect my mental health? Let me tell you. Because I only know about it now, many years later, because I wasn't aware of it at the time. I really suppressed all my emotions and all my mental health issues and everything through drugs and partying and the club life. You know, it was just all about it, so I ignored all my mental health issues completely, like so many of us did. And I saw a lot of guys in the clubs and the gang that were the same. In fact, one of the first friends that I made in the MC committed suicide. For me, it was like, wow, that's huge, because he was such a stand-up solid dude. And I empathized with him, what he went through. You know, I thought, man, things must have gotten really bad if he got to that point. Because I've been there a couple of times myself. You know, I'd been suicidal in my teens, and I knew I couldn't do it. I didn't have the strength to actually carry it out. Going through this life, you know, partying and ignoring my mental health issues for about 13, 14, 15 years. No wonder it all came crashing down. Yeah. And even right up until I walked away from the club and went into counselling and everything, I was still ignoring my mental health issues, you know. I would just turn depression into anger. If I felt sad, I would just lash out at people. You know, if I got really bad, I would just, you know, take a whole heap of drugs or smoke a whole heap of weed just to blank everything out, ignoring everything. It doesn't go away if you ignore it, unfortunately. So when it all did come out, oh man, it was crazy. You know, I first started counseling, you know, and talking about my problems and, you know, really facing all this trauma that had led me to this life in the first place. I was like, yeah, My head's a bit messed up and it's gonna get worse. And it did. It really did. It got a lot worse before it got better. After about 6 months of me going into counseling, I had a panic attack. My first one. It's like, what the hell is going on? You know, and all my years of the gangs and the MC, you know, I've had some crazy experiences. You know, I've like come close to, you know, a few times. You know, I've been in some scary situations. I've, you know, stood with gangsters and walked into clubhouses and never had an issue. You know, I wasn't afraid until I had this panic attack. Oh man, I tell you what, I was sitting there at home this one day. And I was thinking about everything because it was all coming up all the time. I'd been working on it, so you know, I'd unlocked the box. All these thoughts and memories were coming out, all the emotions with it. And then this one moment, everything hit me at once. Everything, all the suffering, all the pain, all the lies, all the deals, everything I'd done in those years hit me. And I'd never been so afraid in my life because I couldn't get away from it. It was inside of me. You know, all these experiences that I had before then, I could sort it because it was right there in front of me. I could, you know, deal with whatever. But this was inside my head and I couldn't run away from it. I tried. I ran around my apartment in a panic until I just dropped on the floor and curled into a ball and I thought, all right, this is it. I'm done. I honestly thought that this panic attack was going to end me that day. All I could feel inside of me. And it took about half an hour for me to calm down. You know, I talked to my counselor about it and she was away. He said, you've had a panic attack, a pretty severe one by the sounds of it. And I went, yeah, well, it didn't feel too great, I tell you. So, you know, what do we do about this? And she said, well, unfortunately, what you're doing is going to trigger more. Because when you come face to face with your emotions and your past, it's going to trigger a panic response. And I went, okay, great. Do I really want to do this then? Yeah, because this sucked. It was the worst. But something inside of me said, keep going. You're doing the right thing. Sure, it's not going to be easy, but this is the right thing for you. And I have, and I've kept going at it. The panic attacks got pretty bad, you know, the next couple of years, to the point where I actually have seizures from my panic attacks now. So they got pretty bad about 2 or 3 years ago, and I actually had to shut down my business because of it. The stress of running a business and everything else, you know, with COVID and all that, it just really was not good for my mental health. You know, I was having seizures almost every day. And the seizures are triggered by my anxiety. It's my brain's way of kind of defending me, you know. It shuts me down. Unfortunately, all that emotion, all that energy is still trapped there and it transpires into a seizure. I've seen neurologists for it, I've had MRIs, CT scans, I was put on anti-seizure medication for it for a while. They actually triggered more seizures, so they took me off them. That's when we realized that they're actually anxiety-triggered seizures. And now, for me, it's about managing my stress so I don't get to that point where I have a seizure. You know, and it hasn't been easy. Oh man, I had a seizure just only 2 weeks ago. I'm not healed by any means. I've only just started on my healing journey. And I will absolutely, you know, have more panic attacks. I will have more anxiety. I will have more seizures. I am well aware that that is a result of it. But it's a result of me working on my life and working on healing. So, hey, I'm okay with that. Because in all those years with the club, I didn't do any work on my healing. I didn't do any work on my mental health. In fact, I just made things worse. So now I'm making up for that and I am so happy. I'm so grateful to be able to do it because all the damage done in those years, you know, the years that I was depressed or angry and lashed out at people, hurt people, I'm making up for that now. You know, I've apologized to many people over the years, trust me. The biggest key to it is learning about what makes your mind tick, you know, and because for everyone it's different, had different experiences in life, and our anxiety is different, you know, our depression is different. No two people are alike. That's what makes it so difficult. 6, 7 years ago when I first started on this journey, getting my head right, oh man, you know, I didn't think I was ever going to be here today. You know, that no way. But here I am now, doing it, sharing it all with you. Like, how amazing is that? So, yeah, big ups to mental health and doing the work. Because That's the only way I've gotten here, is by putting the work in. And now, something that I really want to share you with, and that's for me, it's a little bit of help with my depression and my blues on a day like this. Yeah, I got a package. You saw me pick it up, right? Yeah, what is it? Well, I actually ordered some of my own t-shirts from Redbubble. Yeah, I wanted to see what they look like. Oh, like I'm wearing one today, as you can all see. Very happy with the result, and I got a couple more here that I wanted to show you. So I'm gonna rip in, open the package. Oh, if I can. All right, let's rip into this. I need my knife.
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
All right, so what do we got in the package here? We got, you know, a little card with all the washing instructions and everything on it from Redbubble. Redbubble sticker. Stickers, man. Awesome. Now, what do we got here? Now, I got a tank top. One of my tank tops is I'm going to Thailand, and I need this. With a nice little "We Love" heart. That's pretty cool. I'll be happy to wear that in Thailand. Let everyone know what I'm into. And this one. This is an old design that I kind of revamped and repurposed. There we go. Nice big skull with "Lead Your Life," which is kind of, you know, my motto. Lead your life. Lead your own life. Don't follow others. Just lead your own life. So yeah, a couple of t-shirts. Love this. Came up awesome. Fantastic. I'm actually waiting on some stickers to turn up. I got a whole bunch of stickers coming in the mail. As soon as I get here, I'm going to be doing a little giveaway. That's right. I'm going to be giving away some sticker packs. Yeah, a few of my awesome viewers out there. You guys. Because you guys have been amazing. You've been so supportive. And I want to give something back. As soon as these stickers get here, which hopefully should be next week, I'm going to be doing a little giveaway. As always, you know, if you want to really help with my mental health, coffee. Yeah, buy me a coffee. Now, buy me a coffee, I just want to explain that a little bit. It's just a way for artists and creators to make a little bit extra while they're working on getting monetized. The donation, so you get to donate, buy me a coffee, or, you know, just to help support this channel, things like gas and transport and, you know, media. It all helps for me to run this channel and keep doing what I'm doing. So thank you so much for your support. Everyone who's bought me a coffee so far, oh, you guys are amazing. And if you want to know how, check out the links below. And there's also links to my Redbubble store so you can buy all those shirts and stickers. But as always, if you want to keep supporting the channel, just give us a big like and subscribe. Yeah, you can do that below. There's a little bell next to it. If you hit that, you'll get notified of my new videos coming out. Usually every week, Sunday nights and Thursdays. I will see you on Thursday night. I hope you all have a great week, everyone, and I hope your day is a little brighter. And just remember, every dark day has an ending and a new beginning, and it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day. Go live it. Peace out, everyone. See you next week.